everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm Fox News meteorologist Jennifer Lambers with this edition of Next Weather. And today what I really wanted to be talking about was the vibrant colors that we've been seeing over the past few days. So we've noticed them with our sunrises and our sunsets. Beautiful, vibrant colors, and so hopefully you were able to catch a glimpse of some of these. If you got any videos, any photos, as always, we would love for you to send those our way. So let's go ahead and dive in deeper as to what's really been causing a lot of this. Now, at first, I wanted to go ahead and share this photo. I took this the other night. We pulled over on the side of the causeway. Beautiful colors. You can see the USS Alabama right there from the battleship. And also, you can see the downtown skyline. It's just really looking nice, vibrant. And I will say this, the pictures, I feel, don't even do it justice. I think it's a little brighter there. I mean, behind me, I feel was more of what the picture I was experiencing, more of those darker colors, really just shining bright out there. We've also received a lot of your photos and your videos. And so I wanted to go ahead and share this one that was sent in from Tara in Dog River, just showing not only that you have the colors so bright out there, but also you have the reflection of the water, just helping to amplify that a bit more. Really beautiful conditions out there. And that's only going to continue as we make our way heading into the rest of this evening. And also I wanted to share this photo too. This was from last night, showing the sunset on the Bayway. So two different nights. The one that I took was from Tuesday night. This one was last night on Wednesday night. Still a very similar look, and it really helps if you get some of that cloud cover in there to help more of those vibrant colors really just show their full force, with some of them reflecting on the bottom of the clouds. Now, as mentioned, there was a reason that we're starting to see some of this cloud cover that way, or some of the bright sunsets that way, and that's courtesy of Saharan dust. Now, we mainly talk about Saharan dust once we get further along in the tropical season, and that's because we see it really impact tropical systems. They don't really like it, and so it helps us out just a little bit. But what else it does, it also helps our sunsets here on the Gulf Coast. And so I want to go ahead and show you what the forecast for it is looking like. This is starting off for today, for this afternoon, and really just showing more of what we're seeing. So again, Saharan dust is out there at this time. We're seeing it just off the coast of Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and we've been experiencing it for the past few days. As we make our way towards the weekend, we start to see some of that lightly pushing out of there, but looking across the pond and towards Africa, there is plenty more coming off the coast and on its way closer towards us. So we will expect to see multiple waves of this as we do get further along into the rest of the week and really the rest of hurricane season. But one thing to just keep in mind is that if you are easily prone to allergies, if you're sensitive to dust in the air, then you will also be seeing the impacts of it. It's going to be feeling a bit more like spring for those folks. It's going to be hot, but your allergies may be flaring up. And also, if you are asthmatic, you might be feeling the impacts of that as well. Again, that is going to be those impacts from the Saharan dust. Now, as you go ahead and take a look at how it travels, now keep in mind, again, this is far on the other side of the Atlantic where we're seeing a lot of this to develop. But that dust from the Saharan desert is picked up by those winds and carried through the tropics. So it makes its way across the Atlantic, gets closer towards the Gulf Coast, the Caribbean. Many areas are going to be experiencing this. But what it does is it passes through some of these tropical systems. Now, if you remember, tropical systems, they thrive on abundant moisture, warm water temperatures, exactly what we typically see. And once we get further along into the season, our water temperatures here locally resting in the upper 80s. But once you start to introduce some of that Saharan dust as it travels further towards the west, it's going to be bringing in drier air. And so that's one reason why those tropical systems don't like it. It's more of that dry, dusty air. Also, it causes that sunlight to be reflected, so more of that heating that you typically see isn't quite reaching those waters, and so that's resulting in cooler water temperatures. So that's the effects that it has on tropical systems. That's why we root for it to really make its way from Africa across the Atlantic to here locally, because it helps those tropical systems not quite quite develop as much. It weakens them and it makes them just not as strong. So it's something that we root for that point. We also root for it for these vibrant colors, these nice sunsets. But as mentioned, those of you that are easily prone to any of those allergies, asthmatic, you might be feeling things flaring up over the past few days, that's going to be the culprit and the reason for it. Also, I want to talk a little bit further about the impacts that we typically see from some of this and why does it lead to brighter sunsets. Well, one reason is that the dust in the air is helping to reflect and scatter the sunlight. As we just saw there, that it's reflecting that sunlight, it helps cool down the water temperatures, but also there you go. Hopefully you can hear me better now. I was just seeing some comments that the audio is very low. So let me know if you hear me better now. But one thing that it also helps with is that the dust in the air is reflecting that sunlight. And so this allows those longer wavelength colors to be seen. And so with that vibrancy out there, that's what's leading to more of the red, orange, pink, yellow, and purple. So again, longer wavelength colors, that's going to be more of those red, orange, pinks, yellows, and purples. The shorter ones are more of those blues and those greens. Now also, Saharan dust is composed of various minerals such as clay or quartz, which influences the colors too. It leads to more of that yellow color making an appearance as well. So again, this is going to be the reason for our vibrant sunsets over the past few days. And again, there's good parts to it. It helps keep those tropical systems from developing as much. It leads to the vibrant colors out there for sunrise and sunset, but it will impact those of you with those allergies. So just limit your time outside as we are tracking some of this dust. We mainly saw it over the past few days, expecting those numbers to go down heading into tomorrow and into the weekend. But as you saw earlier, just coming off the coast of Africa as additional waves. So just make sure you stay updated with us. We'll continue to monitor and keep you updated on those as we do get closer. And also something else to keep in mind too, we want to see your photos and your videos. If you capture any of those beautiful sunsets out there, you can always just head on over to the Fox 10 Weather app, scan the QR code there on your screen to download it. But if you scroll to the bottom of the homepage, you'll find submit your pics and videos. And that way you can share them with us. We love to share them on air, online, and also on editions of Next Weather. So again, thank you to everyone that joined us for today. This is weekly, Monday through Friday at 2:30. You can join us by going to our YouTube where we're live streaming it, Facebook Live as well. And in case you do miss it, we'll always have this posted on our website and on our YouTube in case you want to come back later. And if you have any of those streaming apps, you can watch those editions there too. We wish everyone a happy Thursday, a happy rest of your weekend. And in case you have any topics that you want us to dive in deeper to, feel free to leave those comments here, or also you can email the Met team. There is plenty of topics out there. We want to know what you care about and what you want to learn more about. Thanks for joining us here.